Stop the foolishness. RealWiseLion here. We live from 305. Thank you for joining the Wise Pride. Alright, today gonna be a quick, short and easy day. I'm just doing conditioning. It don't take much to do conditioning. It's pretty, simple. So just take your conditioner and then you mix water with it. Add a little bit of oil and you have your special blend, right? Easy to use applicator. Pour it in here. I'll show you everything. I'll show you the whole steps that I'm gonna do. Right. So yesterday we did the oatmeal. My hair feels so soft. Feels so soft. That oatmeal rinse is the truth. I'm telling you. If you never done it, try it once. But yeah, I also want to say thank you to everybody who's been participating, who's been sharing, subscribing, and liking things. I know it's not easy to come out and ask for help with your hair, or just trying to learn things, do new things. So power to you. Pat yourself on the back for stepping out there on the limb, trying to learn and do something new. Not everybody willing to take care of their own hair and deal with their own issues. So, that's a big step. So I want to say congratulations to those people. And once again, thank you all for joining. And if you're on YouTube, please subscribe. Let's get those numbers up on YouTube, please. TikTok as well, if you're on your TikTok. Let's get those numbers up. Now TikTok, I'm going to do different things on TikTok. But I really want your opinion. I want the Wise Pride opinion. What should I be doing? Like going forward after the Maximum Hydration Challenge, I do pop-ups and things like that. But if you want to see certain video content, let me know. Anything involving health, I do. Like working out, cooking. I do juices. I make juices. And of course I do my own hair. I do have, RealWiseLion products. I could do applications, how to use my products, and things of that nature. I want to do interviews, so let me know if I should, try to do more interviews. Going out, stopping random people and doing interviews like that. Let me know. I'm interested to see how y'all feel about, natural beauty. Serious. Some people say it's hard to be natural, and I want to know, how do you feel about it? So alright, y'all, before I just get long-winded, start talking, let me get to mixing my conditioner. Now this should be more than enough, but I'm gonna just add a little more. I like to add my oil. Add my oil. And throw a little more water. And a squirt of some more conditioner. You don't really need much. The water's gonna make it stretch. And the point of the maximum hydration, just in case you're new to the maximum hydration challenge, you don't understand. From day one of maximum hydration to the final day, the whole goal is to train your hair to absorb water, to accept water. not to repel water, but to absorb it. You know, um, if your hair absorbs water, your hair be heavy when water hits it. It'll weigh down instead of it still being like that, right? Instead of it still being up. That's why I do a lot of these things with my hair dry, to show you how it would look if your hair accepts water, if it absorbs water. So obviously, yeah, my hair loves water. But if you're struggling to grow your hair, or you just wanna, you know, you did a big chop or something, and you wanna just start over and growing your hair, whatever the case, I suggest trying the Maximum Hydration. Also, my shea butters. You know, Grape Start is one of the best, especially for beginners. You got great ingredients in here. The grapeseed butter, cocoa butter, almond oil, apricot, grapeseed oil, castor, clove. Castor oil and clove is really good for growing your hair, you know, as a beginner. It's really good. It's gonna help you, especially like your edges, baby hairs. You know, if you balding on the side, you balding up front, that Grape Start, that's the truth. It's gonna restore all your, you know, baby hair, all your little hair. It's basically, it encourages new growth, right? So if you have target specific areas, you could get this spray, grape sage. It also has clove, no, it has castor and clary sage. Really good, right? Yeah. Alright, so let me start some more music. Yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and start. Like I said, it's gonna be a fast day, cause it don't take much to do the conditioning. Yeah, now if there was people online, I'd try to talk to you, but everybody busy, got stuff to do. Some people at work. If you're at work, check me out, cool, I appreciate it. If you catch this after, also cool. It's gonna be on YouTube. Yeah. I hope if you interested in this and you like what I'm doing, subscribe, share with others. You know, maybe other people who are struggling with their hair don't know about me or haven't found me or whatever. You could suggest me to them, you know, get them to follow the page. Alright, yep. And as far as the challenge go, still got people participating. Appreciate it. The comments, the shares, the likes, it all adds up, right? So I appreciate it. I'm gonna tally it up like Friday, and then Saturday I'll present who's the winner. And then I'm gonna ask the winner to reach out to me so I can send them their gift. Friday I'll show what the gift gonna be. And like I said, it's gonna be some of my products. and I'll mail it directly to that winner. Alright. Now you probably wonder why I got 2 conditioners, like 2 days of doing conditioning. The first 2 days was detoxifying and cleaning your hair, right? The apple cider vinegar and the clay, that was made to detoxify and clean your hair. The rice rinse and the oats rinse, that was for putting back nutrients and strengthening your hair. And now what I'm doing today and tomorrow with the conditioner is sealing it. And like I said once again, if you feel like you don't need to do certain rinses and washes and you confident in your hair or whatever, or you just don't think it'll work for you, that's fine. You don't have to do those. You can do what you want to try, whatever you want to try. If it feel, say for instance you don't want to do the ACV, you don't have to. But the goal is to make your hair absorb the water. Right? So you can't go to the final day, say for instance the oil rinse, and expect your hair to absorb that oil. It's not going to do that. If you haven't done these steps, if your hair is hydrophobic. That's why I gave you these steps in a certain order. But you could do all these in one day if you feel brave enough, or you could do like 2 out of the 7, whichever ones you want to do. It's kind of up to you. That's the whole thing, is learning your hair, learning how to maintain your hair. Trying to learn you, right? Like I know my hair likes this little prayer hands. I don't know. You might not see. But this is elongating my hair as well as smoothing it out. Really, really good. Like you saw me detangle it first, and then I did the prayer hands. But back to what I was saying. I got 2 days of conditioning to seal everything. The conditioner is like a sealant. It's going to seal all those good ingredients. It's going to seal the cleanliness of my hair, and it's also sealing the moisture in my hair. So on my final day when I do the oil rinse, my hair is going to accept the oils, and I'm good to go. So that's why tomorrow's the leave-in conditioner. Basically, I'm doing the same thing, but I won't rinse all of it out. I'll leave some of it in. Yeah, but I'm excited to hear results, yo. I want to know if y'all tried it, at least seen other people do it or whatever. If you tried it, I'm really curious to know how it worked for you. Again, it may not be a cure-all fix. If you're dealing with real tough issues, like psoriasis, eczema, alopecia, if you're dealing with those things, we have to do a little more medicated treatment, right? Just a little more medicated. It's still good to do these steps. These steps to help your hair, help you, know what your hair likes, what your hair wants. Again, if you're starting from a balding, you probably won't need to do none of these. But you could use the shea butter. You could be bald head and slap that shea butter on your head and watch. In no time flat, your hair gonna be growing. All you gotta do is not cut it. When my hair was really short, when I first started, I had nice tight curls, little tight curls for my teeny weeny afro. It was one of the best looks that I ever had, So some people don't like their short hair, but the short hair look is cool actually. It's pretty dope if you know how to take care of your hair and treat your hair. Some people don't want super long hair or feel like hair makes them hot. That's fine, you know what I'm saying? I only grew my hair to show people that it's possible. Right? Well, not only to show people that it's possible. That was the whole thing, I do have a business, so my business is dealing with hair and natural beauty. And you see those girls? Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah. Finger detangling, yes. Finger detangling. Somebody want to run their fingers through your hair? You tell them, hold on, pause off. I don't give you permission to touch my hair. And like, what? Pause off. Oh, yeah. Unless you trust them. If you trust them to touch your hair, sure. But yeah, let's consent nowadays, yo. Ask for consent too. Don't just walk up and touch people. Don't assume somebody wants you to play in their hair. Or period. Just don't even approach people unless they are willing to be approached. Right? Save a lot of embarrassment, save a lot of frustration and aggravation. To me, it's sad we living in 2025 and people still so backwards, so behind. But to me, I don't give nobody excuses. You want to be backwards and behind, it's your choice. You made that decision. You ain't, ain't nobody forcing you to think old or think, like a dinosaur. Times change. Things change. Don't stay in the same mindset for the rest of your life. Unless you can stand on business. Now, if you standing on business, that's what's up. One of my things, my mantras is Do whatever you believe, but do it 100%. You know, don't be faltering, don't be shaky and flaky. If you call yourself believing it, if you call yourself being that or whatever that is, be that, do that 100%. I don't like fake stuff. I don't like, lies. So me, RealWiseLion, I sought wisdom. I sought knowledge, information. I followed the evidence. I followed the paper trails. And I figured out what would be best for me and mine. That wasn't withholding good and vital information. Good, vital information should be shared. You shouldn't be keeping that bottled up to yourself. A lot of people do. So you see that I grab a certain length and then I detangle, finger detangle. That's so I don't just be pulling on my hair, right? I can start it from my roots, but if I start from my roots, I want to flare it out, fluff it out like this. I don't want to go from my roots all the way to the end, because then I'm pulling out my hair instead of detangling it. So grab you a little bit. That way it's not too stressful on your roots. And you're detangling the ends first. Now they do all this same stuff I'm doing with my fingers, they do with a comb. You gotta wonder why, why do it take all that? And then when when they doing your hair, right? How you feel? How you feel when they yank your hair back like that? Let me know. How you feel when the hairstylist is pulling your hair back and moving you to the side, dragging you all around? Is that necessary? I want to know. Granted, I know some people mad that I know what I'm doing with my hair and my hair longer than theirs or whatever. I ain't get with the program or get left behind. Like I said, I got young children models that hair look way better and longer than a lot of grown folks. And it's weird to me because we try to show them through their child that it's so easy to grow their hair. And then some parents will block their children from growing their hair. You be like, what's that about? You don't want your child to look beautiful? You don't want your child to be confident? The parents that ask us to take care of their children's hair and get their hair done, they when they see their child, they be happy that they even able to get their hair done. A lot of people don't even be, believing that it's possible. Maybe your child won't sit down long enough, or their hair is extremely short, or you may say it's extremely natty. We can handle all of that. We haven't bumped into a head of hair that we couldn't deal with. That's what I'm saying. It's just, you gotta start from where you're at. You gotta know what you're willing to go through. You may not want to do maximum hydration for 7 days straight. You might want to do it one day, or you can stretch it 2 days. You know. Now tomorrow I may show you the rinse. I don't know. Depends. Like I said, I won't be rinsing it all the way out. Today I'm rinsing it all the way out because yesterday was the oatmeal treatment. Just in case if it's anything still in my head from yesterday, I don't want to rinse it out. But then from today and tomorrow, it's just conditioner. So I won't have to rinse everything out tomorrow. Alright. Pretty much it. I twist this one, that's it. Yeah. So when you get to day 5, it should be so easy to manage your hair. Your hair is absorbing the water. It's taking in all the nutrients and everything you're putting in it, and it's showing you that it's loving it. You know, it's showing you that it's doing what you wanted to do. So I wanted my hair to fall back, right? Fall back, down. That's why I do it the way I do it. So when I get my hair done, it always goes back, I always lay down. And my hair happily obliges, happily like, whatever you want. Whatever you want, right? Because I keep it happy. Alright. Appreciate y'all. You already know the game. I'm gonna sit here for 15-30 minutes before I rinse out. And then it's on to day 6 tomorrow, which is leave-in conditioner day. Alright, thank you Wise Pod for showing up. Much love. Like I said earlier, congratulate yourself if you came this far. You know, if you tried any of those methods, let me know how it worked for you. If you on YouTube, please subscribe. You know, get those numbers up on YouTube. Everybody else, show love to the Rise Pride. And I love you back. Coming from RealWiseLion. Thank your family. Remember, keep your paws off until you get permission. The natural guide to being wise.